Yes, yes. So today I am sending a powerlifting meet. Yeah! This video is going to be probably quite short and more for the gym heads. I have just weighed in, so the way that it works is you turn up quite early, 8 AM, you have a weigh-in. I weighed in at 81.2, my category is under 82, so that is pretty much bang on. Slammed loads of food like all of yesterday, and then I have been eating this morning before the weigh-in, but all weighed in now. Smash chicken and rice, like chicken tikka and rice, and it's gonna be good. I've basically just done a 8 to 10 week prep for this. My mate George has helped me with the programming, absolute legend. So yeah, it should be good. Looking forward to it. I haven't done a powerlifting meet since sort of May 2001, so it's been nearly a couple of years, which is kind of nuts. And yeah, it should be decent, mate. All right, so I just thought I'd quickly explain to you, for those who don't know, how powerlifting meet works. You have 3 attempts on your squat, your bench and your deadlift to get the highest number possible, to get the best lift. So when you weigh in, you tell them what you're going to do is your opening lifts, and you lock that in. Most of the time you want to choose an opening lift that you know you can do for sort of 3 reps and quite comfortably, because you don't want to fail that lift. And then you have 1 minute to choose which weight you're going to do is your second attempt, and then after your second attempt, your third. If you fail your second attempt, then you can't go down and wait for your third. So either you have to take the same weight again, or just choose not to take it at all. Or if you fail because of like a technical thing and you're confident that you can do more, you want to risk it, then you can bump it up for your third. But then obviously there's the risk of, if you fail your third, then you only have your opening number. So yeah, the same applies for all of them. You've got 3 officials watching you. They're all looking for different things. You can't like squat without the umpire or the judge. What do they call it? An official referee, I have no idea. Telling you can squat, etc. and rack. So it should be decent. I'm just going to see what numbers are there today, and it was more of just like a training focus for the last couple months to have a bit of a goal to work towards. So yeah, let's fucking smash this, boy. Probably going to need to go to the toilet about 7 times. Looks like they've got 1 toilet and it's right in the middle of the gym, so that's fantastic. Let's go, Dion! Yeah! Oh. Right, that is squats done. It went well, actually, really good. I ended up with 200 on my final attempt. Felt really good, definitely more in the tank, but basically what I wanted is to get 3 solid lifts locked in. Didn't want to miss any lifts, and on that final attempt I didn't want to completely tax out my central nervous system. So I've got more to give for bench and deadlift. Yeah man, that 200 felt really good though. Do feel like I can squat 210, 215, so very solid. It's about 11 o'clock now, and I'm just going to slam more food because I've got an hour and a half until bench. So finish off this chicken and rice. If anyone cares, like other stuff that I've got are just some granola squares, like these slices, loads of squares bars, banana, Sour Patch Kids, and a protein shake. So all stuff that's easy to digest. Lucozade as well as key, loads of electrolytes, so I've got a couple of those with me, loads of water, hydration. The main advice I can give to anyone, 2 things. 1 is bring toilet wipes for the toilet. 2 is don't eat loads of food that you're not used to eating, otherwise the digestion is just going to be really whack. So don't come in and start eating like donuts and cake and all this sort of stuff when you're competing. Just stick to simple foods, get good protein in, definitely bring like a chicken and rice, like sandwiches and stuff. So yeah, man, literally I'm just gonna sit here now, enjoy it. So it's not too bad, it's quite nice with the sun. Enjoy this food and just like relax, you know what I mean? Squats are done. I think squats are the hardest, so yeah, decent. Also just want to give a shout out to George. So he came, he weighed in, he's competing tomorrow, and he stayed with me for squats. He helped me massively. So George, if you're watching this, I really appreciate you and your help with the programming. Yeah, awesome, bro. Really, really cool. So if anyone actually wants to contact George and hit him up for some training, powerlifting programming, then I'll leave his Instagram below, drop him a message, and he'll sort you out some programming. Really, really, really bloody strong lad. He's been powerlifting for literally, I think the first time I met George must have been like 2014, somewhere around then, and he's been powerlifting since. So yeah, thank you, mate, and it's time to eat. Alright, so I've decided with bench and deadlift, I'm going to do a voiceover. I'm going to speak to you guys about what's going through my mind and why I decided to make the jumps that I did. So I've edited the video. I'm just going to talk through it as I'm playing it. So here you can see me going in for my bench opener. I just wanted to double check the officials that there isn't a down command. So this is ABPU, Amateur British Powerlifting Union, and there is no start command for bench, whereas in British powerlifting you have to unrack it, or someone helps you with the unrack and they say start, but here they don't. It's literally just press and rack. So that was 110, a nice smooth lift there. I don't like to use wrist wraps. I just find that they kind of just sometimes feel uncomfortable. I jumped to 120. I was happy with this. I would have been happy to take 120 on the day anyway, so I knew after that anything higher was going to be a challenge, and I didn't want to take too big of a jump. I did decide to go to 125 as opposed to 122.5, and I just thought to myself, just got to send it, mate. It's going to be hard. Just keep pushing, drive hard off the chest, and that's exactly what I did. Just got really tight. So definitely was a max rep here, but I'm happy with 125, and there wasn't any sort of like slowing down. It's not like I got stuck in the middle or anything, so that was good. Very, very chuffed for that. And then going into deadlifts, obviously feeling pretty positive, had a good day so far. And I've recently changed my deadlift technique a little bit. So here what you see me doing is I'm actually taking my brace and breath at the top, and then I'm just sort of coming down, taking the slack and whipping into it like quite quickly. So I find that it allows me to transfer the force over a lot better, and then I can also remember the cue of sort of getting my head up too. So that was 190, very, very easy. Decided to jump to 210, and based on how this moved, I was going to dictate my next jump. I was feeling pretty confident about it, but it actually did move better than I thought. So probably the best maybe I've done a 210 deadlift. And yeah, I don't know, this prep deadlifts have been hit or miss. Like obviously it's a big movement, so during training sometimes if you're not necessarily feeling 100%, it's hard to sort of turn up and do heavy deadlifts, but that moved good. No slowing down or anything. I could obviously work a little bit more on my starting position, but after doing heavy squats in bench, your back and lower back and everything gets very fatigued, so it is quite hard to get that starting position and get like tight in that. But anyway, I jumped to 222.5 only because I have pulled 220 before in the gym, never in a meet. My best meet PB is 215, but I wanted to get a little 2.5 kg personal best, and this moved good. Very, very happy with it. I got my only red light of the day was on this lift, and you see me going over and chatting to the official at the end after, and she said that it was because my right side locked out first and then my left side. I'm not 100% sure of the detail of that, but I always respect and trust the officials' opinions, and yeah, no point trying to dispute it or anything, because at the end of the day I don't actually know specifically what they're looking for, but you need 2 white lights and then you've made a good lift. So other than that, I went 9 for 9 the whole day, and yeah, that was the only red light that I got. And I'll put my total on the screen here. And yeah, genuinely sick day, went a lot better than I was expecting. I didn't really get nervous until the actual day, so I managed to get loads of sleep the night before. I was literally like 8-9 hours sleep, which was wicked. And I just finally want to say massive shout out to the Iron Force gym crew in Alton. Epic gym, awesome day, really cool, like great staff, great energy. They looked after everyone and it was run really smoothly. So probably the best meet in terms of how it was run that I've been to. And then secondly, a shout out to George, who has programmed me into this meet. He's coached me. It's been epic. Programming's tough, but at the same time, obviously it worked. And what I'll do, like I said earlier, is I'll leave his Instagram details down below. And if you're interested in getting involved, hopping on board with him and coaching, and just want to get strong in general, looking to get into powerlifting, or if you're an advanced powerlifter, he's been doing it for like nearly a decade now. So drop him a DM on Instagram, and yeah, it'll be epic if he can grow his team and just make more people really, really strong. So hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's not like my previous content at the moment, music based, but it is fitness based, and I know people like the fitness lift stuff. So I did actually manage to take the first place in my weight category on this, and granted there was only 3 lads I think in my class, but it was a competitive class. All 3 lads were very strong. One of the dudes benched 140, which is nuts, but I managed to sort of still come out on top of the total across the deadlift and the squat. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Yes, mate.